Hey everybody, welcome to the VHS Bandits. This week we watched My Uncle the Alien. Let's pop in the tape.
My Uncle the Alien. Kelly Sullivan leads a very public life.
After all, your dad is the president.
But no one's ever heard about her very special friend she calls Uncle. Until now.
Kelly, where does he live?
In outer space.
Does he have a name?
My Uncle the Alien. He has the power to change the future. And although she doesn't know it, he's about to change hers.
I'm so happy to be here with all my friends.
Her friends from the children's shelter are in danger of losing their home.
We're on the street again.
But she won't let them down.
Dawn, give me your clothes. Jane, call me a cab.
Where you are going?
To try and raise money so her friends won't go homeless.
The president's daughter is missing?
Watch it!
I got a bad feeling about this.
And now, this girl from the White House is in for the ride of her life.
Yes!
Hey!
If you want it, just take it. I seen her on TV.
Hey, come back here!
Okay. The president, Washington, D.C., his daughter's just been kidnapped.
You're the 100th nutcase to call us since she's been on TV. She's been kidnapped by aliens.
I ain't kidding.
$1 million. But the president never sees his daughter again.
But Kelly has a new friend who's willing to risk it all to help her.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna hurt you. Hey, come on.
We have a location on him.
Must have just missed him.
What if I never see her again? We will get her back, Mr. President.
Looks like he's gonna throw them out of the van.
Back off!
Please advise.
Join Kelly and her friends for an exciting, out-of-this-world adventure the whole family will enjoy. My Uncle the Alien.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey guys, welcome again to the VHS Bandits. This episode we watched My Uncle the Alien. I'm the Kevbot.
I want to believe in you, Kevbot.
Because aliens. It's the X-Files theme song. It's crazy. I'm a crazy guy. Anyway.
Now we got to pay for that.
Used to spook me when I was a kid.
Ooh. That's it is very spooky. With me as always is
Hey guys, this is Danger, happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
and
My uncle, the Topher Hansen.
what's going
That's
on, guys?
what the alien sounds like.
Yeah,
It's just
the
for
aliens.
Hey
reference.
guys, it's obviously the holiday season, and we're gonna watch. What?
Sorry. Merry Christmas.
It's the holiday season, and we're gonna watch two holiday movies. Starting off with the instant 1990s holiday Christmas classic, My Uncle the Alien, which is such a Christmas movie. I don't know why it's not more popular.
Yeah.
There's so much
Seriously.
Christmas in this movie. I don't know what my name is.
There's so much holiday in this movie, it'll make you puke.
That's right.
Yeah. There's a Christmas tree.
There's
There you
Christmas
go.
lights. They said Christmas maybe once.
Maybe once or twice.
Possibly
Yeah,
twice.
it takes place in Los Angeles, the most Christmassy city of the Western Hemisphere.
Very reminiscent to
Absolutely.
Santa's Got Muscles that we watched last year, which I think also took place in at least somewhere out in sunny Southern California.
Oh yeah.
One of the most
I believe
Christmassy
so, yeah.
spots in the North Americas.
The buffest
The North
Santas.
Americas.
This side
Only
of
the
the
buffest Santas will do.
Mississippi.
Hey, here's a question.
Yeah.
Santa's Got Muscles or My Uncle the Alien as a holiday classic.
Santa with muscles.
Santa
all the
with
way.
muscles all day long.
I'm also going to agree
Yeah.
Santa with muscles, even though that movie has more to do with an underground explosive crystal cave than it does anything else.
And
you
crazy,
know why? Because
wacky
Clint Howard is in that
henchmen.
one.
yeah, all the weird ass henchmen.
Yeah. Do you think...
And it has Clint Howard.
And what?
It has Clint Howard.
Oh, yeah, Clint Howard.
Oh my god, this movie! Oh my god, if one of the goons in this movie was Clint Howard, I think I would have liked it so much more.
Yeah.
If the alien was Clint Howard, I would have liked it so much more.
Yeah, true.
If Clint Howard were in this movie, I would have liked this movie.
Yeah, actually, Clint Howard as the president.
That would have been the best.
I
want my daughter back.
It was like Deep Impact with Clint Howard as the president.
What about Clint Howard as the uncle, the alien?
Oh my god, now that would have been it. If they had just had Clint Howard as my uncle, the Clint Howard alien, that would have been
my Clint Howard's the alien.
It's like when he's all like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry I didn't do anything in this movie.
Have some prickleberry ice cream."
Oh, hey guys, hey, it's me, Clint Howard. I'm the alien. That would have been the whole movie.
Yeah. Literally, spoiler alert, the entire point of the alien is in this movie has nothing to do with the movie, and the alien says exactly that, basically.
Yeah.
The alien shows up in the beginning, at the end, and twice in a wax museum.
The alien
just standing there.
The alien does nothing, and the explanation as to why makes no sense. But we'll get into that pretty soon.
We
Just
don't have
says,
the
"Sorry."
budget for more lasers.
Look at my weird fingers.
My dildo
tradition-
fingers.
What?
Dildo fingers.
Yeah, he's got these. It's like when you go to the Halloween store and you get like some big like latex monster gloves and you kind of put them half on your hands. You just kind of jiggle them around. That's the alien's hands. So, some people like Christmas Eve or whatever like to get together with the family and they like to have like some
eat some junk food.
Yeah, like junk
with their
food, Chinese
family,
food, or whatever.
Get
My
some
Uncle the
junk
Alien.
fruitcake.
So
Sipping on some eggnog.
in full holiday.
Watching some lousy trees.
Hey, the lousy trees here. In full holiday.
This is a quality
holiday
tree
tradition,
right here.
we ended up eating some taco smell.
Ugh.
And we were lured by its latest gimmick food. Come on, tell us about this latest gimmick food.
The crispy, chunky diarrhea. Chalupa.
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
Crispy, crunchy quesadilla.
Oh,
Which is
so bad.
It's basically their naked chicken nachos that they just kind of haphazardly toss into a lousy quesadilla.
They put some gross pink, what was it, Chipotle sauce?
that really kind of threw it off of me.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I had one and it stained my shirt. I was eating it at like
you didn't even spill it on your shirt, but it stained your shirt.
It just absorbed through my skin. It stained my shirt.
If it were just the chicken and cheese, like it might have been a little bit better, but yeah, it wasn't. Even when you and I got the Dane and I got the chicken chips, whatever.
Chicken chips?
Chicken shit nachos.
Pretty much what it is. Yeah, chicken shit nachos.
They really were not that great. No.
So why the hell did we buy this thing today?
I have no clue.
Because it's a gimmick food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. We just get suckered into it.
Yep.
So I got the box, even though it didn't come in a box.
No, it did not come in a
Mine
box.
didn't come in a box either.
What?
Mine didn't come in a box either. They put it in a bag.
And we're not even. No, this is the KFC / Taco Bell, so they put it in a KFC bag.
Yeah,
not even a taco smell bag.
And they it would make sense to put it in a box because the quesadilla needs to lay flat. But no, they just threw it in the bag, so it just got all scrunched and all gross like a crumpled piece of paper. and it was gross. I also got a to-go cup that I was gonna save for later, bring home, probably have tomorrow. I didn't want to eat the crispy chicken quesadilla, so I had my to-go cup.
You didn't get any. You didn't get the box that came with other tacos, did you?
No, I did.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got those too.
Tacos were okay, although they were slathered in grease.
Of course.
Slathered.
Well,
taco smell
you
grease.
Gross.
Just like that.
Just like that. That's what we ate. Topher, do you
I had one of those chicken taco nacho quesadillos a couple days ago. Yeah, so
you had one too right now
today. No, a couple days ago I had one.
Okay.
That's when it stained my. I was eating it at like 3 a.m. like upside down on my couch. That's the only way that one should eat this thing.
True.
Spilling taco sludge on myself.
That's fair.
So
it was almost as disappointing as this movie.
Oh.
Almost.
Which was more disappointing?
My Uncle the Alien?
The case of diarrhea, or My Uncle the Quesadilla Alien?
The Quesadilla Alien.
That one was better?
Oh, no. I thought you said what was more disappointing.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Oops.
Sorry, guys. Spoiler for my my rating.
You thought you were disappointed by my Uncle the Alien as if you were expecting a holiday classic?
Yeah, true.
To be fair, I wasn't really expecting much out of both, but
yeah. You know, I'm kind of shocked. I mean, you're going to get into here about it, T-Man, because you're the only one that got the movie today, but...
That's right.
This is, I don't know, this is kind of like a Christmas movie, I guess, but there's nothing on the box that says anything. There's no pictures of any Christmas stuff on the cover. But yeah, all right, so where did you get this? I don't even remember. Did you get this like Strange Man
I think
or something?
I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it with one of you guys at Savers on Lincoln Street.
Oh,
I think so.
Worcester.
Yeah, they have a lot of good, weird kids movies there.
Yeah, true.
Well, not good, but weird.
Like, this is a good kids movie.
It's definitely a weird kids movie.
Yeah.
My Date with the Uncle President's Daughter.
Ew.
So tell us all about the box, dude.
Let's get into the box here.
This beautiful Christmas movie box.
That's a beautiful box right there.
Now that's a box. On the cover, it says, "My Uncle, the Alien." And my uncle is in some like cursive red font, and then the alien is in some green fuchsia font because he's an alien. And then it's got the White House because, it's the president's daughter. And so the president's daughter, who's wearing overalls and a motorcycle jacket, is crossing her arms all wicked cool in front of it. And like this super 90s kid with a broken presidential cell phone with his back. He looks like a Burger King Kids Club kid. He kind of looks like Kid Vid,
right?
Yeah, he's got the backwards hat with his like hair sticking out of the adjustable grip and a flannel shirt on and a big old giant alien face. It looks like an old man's ass that someone like drew a happy face on. And his face is like
it doesn't
look like 50% opaque.
All.
No, his face is disappearing into the clouds. It's a very strange cover.
Yeah.
Which is why I bought it. And it's got a little schmutz on it, I'm assuming from
your naked taco chalupa.
Yeah, was
gordita.
That your case of diarrhea
it could also be that.
On there?
And the tagline on the front says, "The President's Daughter, her secret friend, and their out-of-this-world adventure."
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That sounds very suggestive. You don't want that. On the back, it's got some clips from the movie. The dumb kid this kid's on rollerblades the entire movie. The wicked 90s kid. The president's daughter in front of some Christmas gifts. They're all tied up. Some crappy pictures that have nothing to do with the movie. It says, "A heartwarming fable for the entire family. As Christmas approaches, President Sullivan's teenage daughter, Kelly, travels to Los Angeles to visit a children's shelter. Discovering the shelter needs money to survive, she hatches a plan to save it all by herself by embezzling funds from a millionaire. Eluding the Secret Service, Kelly takes to the streets alone. Trouble lurks around every corner, but Kelly has someone watching over her. A mysterious friend guiding her with powers that are simply out of this world. None of that is true. The Alien is not in the movie. Approximate running time.
You sure you got the right slip?
I don't know. They probably were talking about a different movie. Whoever wrote this description.
That's the plot synopsis, and then they wrote the script, and they were just like, we'll tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
We already shot the thing. We already printed the boxes. Whatever.
They printed the box before they made the movie.
That's right.
But, like, how can you not pick up a movie called My Uncle the Alien?
I know.
True.
It has so much allure.
It definitely lures you to want to rent the movie or buy it, and you completely regret that decision after watching it.
Well, this is the second time we watched it.
Hey,
and
first time for me.
Yeah.
First time for everything.
It's very much the same situation as getting this crispy naked chicken case of diarrhea at Taco Smell, where it lures you into wanting to order it, and then you do it, and you say, why the hell did I waste my time eating this garbage?
Why didn't I just rent Silence of the Hams?
Exactly.
You know what's funny? I think that I've seen My Uncle the Alien more than I've seen Citizen Kane or Gone with the Wind.
That's okay. I also have. I've never seen Gone with the Wind. I think I've seen Citizen Kane once, and I've watched My Uncle the Alien twice now.
Wow.
Exactly. That's a very strange statistic in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ashamed.
Oh God. Where I always find it like when there's movies that we don't like that much, the show goes kind of quick because I feel like half the time we forget everything that happened.
Like
the Dwarf episode a lot.
Oh yeah, that was like a half an hour. No,
half an hour video.
The movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which, okay.
That's a special
case. This was clearly better than Dorf, though. We can all agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Far and by and far.
Yeah.
So
this isn't My Dorf the Alien.
Oh man!
Oh hey,
My uncle the
little
dwarf.
alien guy over here, and then I go shoot the little blue laser there over there, and get to these kidnapping kids and over here or there.
And I'm not actually gonna do anything. I'm sorry about that, but my sidekick here is a big old dummy, and
Dorf could have been in the alien costume for all you knew.
He might have been. Yeah, the alien is definitely like a little kid or a midget in the costume, because he's shorter than the kids in the movie. So this alien's probably like 5 foot nothing, or at least maybe even 4 feet, 4.5 feet or something like that. He's very short.
So we can get into the plot. I mean, we've already talked about the box, but we can run through the movie pretty quickly. You guys can run through the movie because I don't fully understand everything that happened, and I zoned out a bit.
Neither do we. The whole time. How would you even know?
Because
I don't blame you.
This movie was not
attention.
interesting. This movie was not interesting.
No, it was not. I can't see. I mean, this is supposed to be like a kids movie, family movie. I couldn't see any kid past 10 minutes through this movie willingly wanting to watch more. I would see any kid being like, Mom, Dad, can we put something else on? Or they'd be like, you know what? I think I'm just tired. I'm just gonna go to bed.
The alien shows up in like the first 2 minutes, and then you spend the rest of the movie going, when am I gonna see the alien again?
Yeah.
When is this alien gonna show up again?
Way too much talking of the grown-ups with like the president talking to like his Secret Service buddies in the White House.
He's a bad president.
And like I feel like that 95% of the movie is just the president talking in the White House to like 2 or 3 Secret Service dudes, and that's the movie. And then there's a little tiny bit of
FBI
alien shitness happening once in a while, and that's the movie.
Shitness.
And then the 2 goons who kidnapped the daughter, which I thought was like the only saving grace of this movie whatsoever.
These
Actually,
goons,
I thought that they were a lot more funny the first time we watched the movie. Now I'm like,
I did too.
Not as funny as I remember.
I feel like I might like the movie more, or at least I feel like it went faster this time. Maybe just because it's the second time I saw it. But I definitely remember the goons being funnier in the first watch. But whatever.
When you guys were talking about it, I thought they were going to be much more goony, much more.
That's what I remember too. It was like a false memory implanted by the alien in my brain.
He shot you with his blue laser beam. I'm gonna erase your memory.
This movie's good. But let's talk about the trailers of this movie. This is a children's movie.
All right. So didn't you
the trailer's the best fucking part.
Right? Didn't the box said like a family-friendly Christmas adventure or something like that?
Yeah. So let me quote the box here: a heartwarming fable for the entire family.
Yeah. So why would you have a trailer to a rated R, Die Hard-esque shoot 'em up action movie at the head of this tape?
And it's the only trailer. As soon as you pop it in, it's like explosions and machine guns and like bikini-clad women. It's a legit an Andy Sedaris-esque movie trailer.
So
right in front of this, and it's the only trailer.
Interestingly, so like, you know, it's gonna air after we do this episode, but so we recently watched Carnosaur 3, which was done by New Horizons. And New Horizons back in the day was really known for making low-budget, straight-to-video action movies and stuff like that. So PM Entertainment, which this movie was distributed by, is also a company that's also a sibling company. In a sense, they're not like actually legally related, but I mean, they were like the same thing to me. Where like PM Entertainment was also well known for putting out lots of action, low budget action movies. So I'm thinking like they're like, all right, shit, we gotta make a kids movie, and then they make this movie, and they're like, I don't know, we gotta throw something at the head of this tape. Throw a trailer to one of our tons of other movies, and then they threw in one of the obviously like because they only made like action movies. There you go, they put an action movie at the head.
It's a movie called
this is
Riot,
which looked pretty
and
good.
that movie looks pretty good. Yeah. It definitely looks better than this movie. And so this is definitely probably like their only kids movie.
Yeah,
and the funny thing about that logic is that the trailer for Riot is their most child-friendly trailer they have.
You know?
So what trailers didn't make the cut? I want to see those.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Let's see what else. We'll have to see what else they got in their video vault.
Repertoire.
I know I've got a few of their movies. They did like some Don the Dragon Wilson movies, and I think some like
we gotta
movies,
watch some of those.
Yeah, they did some movies with like Brian Genesee and Jeff Wincott and stuff like that.
Sweet.
So they did a lot of shitty action movies from back in the day that I love. So that kind of crap.
More like BM Entertainment, am I right? Hey,
what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
BM Entertainment.
What? Because it's after dark.
No, B.
Oh, like BM Entertainment. That's what this movie is.
Never mind.
Shitty entertainment. That's what it is.
Made me so terrible. It made me poop myself.
That's right.
It makes me want to shit. So yeah, it starts off the I don't know her name. The president's daughter.
I don't know what the hell her name is. Do you?
It's kind of the plot
they
of
probably
Air
mentioned
Force
it
One.
once, but I don't know. I don't know anyone's name in this movie.
I remember the bad guys.
President
and that's it.
Sullivan. Yeah, Skeeter and I thought his name was Rat. I thought it was Rat,
I
like
he
a
said
big
Rad,
ugly
but
mouse.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Let's get the IMDb page.
So
yeah,
the movie opens up with the president's daughter. She opens up her window, and this little alien guy like just comes up and is like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm
Rat.
I'm your Uncle Alien. All right, see you later. Goodbye."
Yeah, they don't even say anything.
Skeeter.
I mean, I don't.
It was Rad.
Was it Rat? What'd you say?
R-A-T.
R-A-T-T.
Oh my God! Just like the band.
He's named after the band.
Out on the
Wow.
streets. That's where we'll meet.
And the little girl is Kelly.
Oh yeah, Kelly,
Whatever.
the president's daughter.
And then the other kid on the cover is Zig.
Oh, Zig. That's right.
Zig.
All right. He is a Burger King
Z-I-G as
kid.
in gerbil.
Yeah, that's the shitty kid.
Yeah.
in the movie.
What a piece of shit. That kid.
Zig, the shitty kid.
Yeah.
That's a better title for this movie. Zig, the shitty kid. Now available by
Yeah,
BM
you see that
Entertainment.
in credits? That's what we call them. That's what they call them at the end credits.
The president thanks him. Hey, thanks, Zig, you shitty kid.
Zig, shitty kid. Zig and the shitty kids.
Shitty kid in the city.
So,
Babe 2.
So then, all right. So then the movie it takes place. Then the next scene is like in the Oval Office, which the majority of this movie takes place in, and the president is hanging out. Yeah, the majority of this movie is in the Oval Office.
No, it takes place in a wax museum.
No.
You know what?
Most of the
Here's
movies
my
in the
theory.
president's like office.
Maybe like
I've
a third
never
of it.
been to the wax museum. This is it's some random wax museum. Well, not random. There's probably like 2 or 3, but
There's
some
a
wax
lot of
museum in
wax
Los
museums in
Angeles.
this movie.
But I feel like that maybe the Oval Office set they used is the Oval Office setting in that wax museum.
You could have been. Good point.
Could have been.
You save a little moolah right there.
Yeah, they don't even need to build a set or nothing because it wasn't like very presidential looking. It had like a shitty picture of like George Washington. This was like probably the worst Oval Office that I've seen in a movie.
Well, they put a phone in a drawer in the front of the president's desk, which I don't know what the hell that was all about.
Hidden compartments.
That's like on Python Force when I like put the green, like it's the green screen and like I put a backwards desk on the thing.
Yeah.
But this is like a real movie.
They're like, all right, Kelly, the president's daughter, you're gonna go to the youth center and you're gonna go light a tree for like
in Los Angeles.
This takes place on
You're gonna
Christmas
fly
Eve,
across
Los Angeles,
country.
California, 1996.
Yeah, it starts off in DC and then she flies across the country in the matter of like a few minutes
That's
to
right.
make this like homeless kids gala.
Yeah.
And
not to mention that the president is working hard on the budget.
Yeah,
Working real hard on his budget, which is a big item out there in the world of CNBC and all those where they talk the top analysis and like four people picture screens.
Telemundo,
Univision.
Yeah. And that doesn't really play into the plot.
UPN 38.
UPN 38.
There you go. Yeah.
Where Hercules analyzes the budget. And Xena, budget warrior princess.
Watch the president work on the budget. After tonight, Shasta McNasty at 9:00.
Yeah. Late night after
the problem
strip
child,
poker.
the series. The Chris Wilde show.
Stripperella.
Oh my God, Stripperella. That was a show, right?
That was.
Oh my God.
Oh, what was the show with? It was shit. The guy from Frasier. He was like a rat lawyer or something. That was Spike TV. Never mind.
Okay.
Come on, son.
Forget it.
Shasta McNasty. What? And then. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys remember those UPN shows, Jack of All Trades?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it. It's not good.
Did we? And then
and you liked it a lot.
2025 or something like that.
Ooh, I don't remember that one.
That show's pretty shitty. I think I have an episode on tape somewhere.
Nice. UPN had some very interesting shows.
Didn't you meet?
I confuse it with USA a lot.
What?
I confuse it with USA a lot.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you meet
Tex Avery,
Gary Busey's brother? And you're like, "Hey, man, what happened to Shasta McNasty?"
Oh,
yeah.
His son, Jake
No, not
Busey.
Gary. Jake's his son,
yeah.
Jake Busey. Yeah, he was at Rock and Shock one year. And I was like, "Hey, man, Shasta McNasty's pretty cool." He's like, "Yeah, I liked it." He was a cool guy, though. That was a while back.
Yeah.
You were there, Dane, I think.
I was there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was like 10. No, that was more than 10 years ago.
Oh, that could have been more than 10 years ago.
I think that was like 2000. That was at least 2005.
No, we weren't in high school at the time.
No, wait.
Whatever. I don't. This isn't the Jake Busey podcast.
Yeah, you're right. It
The
doesn't
Shasta
matter.
I would do
McNasty
Jake Busey
review.
podcast. We could have a Starship Troopers episode.
Oh, yeah.
We could do
And-
Tom
And a
Hanks.
Shasta McNasty episode.
It's Shasta
and
McNasty?
a Frighteners episode.
Yeah.
And that will be all the episodes.
Then we just go back and watch everything over again.
There you go.
I'm
So-
gonna see what else Jake Busey's been in.
All right. Now let's
Please
talk.
do.
you
We
do
gotta
that.
watch
We'll
more
talk
Jake
about My
Busey
Uncle the
movies.
Alien.
What's wrong with us? Yeah. So where are we? The kid. Okay. So she flies across country for whatever reason. Because she has to. This is. Oh, you know what? The budget depends on whether this like homeless kid shelter gets funding for some reason. So
Right.
she goes to Los Angeles, and the daughters. She stands in front of the most pathetic Christmas display I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a holiday concert at like a middle school. It's got like a crappy Christmas tree that like someone just had in their basement and some like empty present boxes, and that's pretty much it. So she's like, thank you for coming to this gymnasium, and now the Christmas tree lighting. And she just flips a switch and like the crappy lights go on, and that she's done, and that's it. And then someone says, oh, the budget didn't pass, and now this child's orphanage is going out of business.
What do you have to say to that, President's daughter's mom?
And then she's like, oh, I have the girl gets accosted by the media, and she's like, I have an alien uncle. And they're like, what are you talking about? And that's
Now
yeah, I
she's
don't
the
know.
laughing stock of TMZ.
That's right.
And not to mention she has like 5 friends who live at this orphanage. Like,
Yeah, why is she
one's got
friends with these
crutches,
dirty,
one's in a
dirty
wheelchair,
orphans?
One's fat.
It's a real Burger King
That's
Kids
why
Club.
she's an orphan, because
that's
she's
exactly
fat.
what it is. And they
Yeah, you're right.
what?
You're right. It is a Burger King Kids Club of
Yeah.
orphans.
Yeah.
So
You
Stealing
got
burgers.
wheels.
Yeah.
You got the dog. Other people.
There's a
big
dog.
kids meal.
Yeah.
There's no Jaws
So,
though.
The Fry Guys.
Fry Guys. Hey, that's McDonald's.
This is a crossover.
Yeah. So
Mayor McCheese.
purple guys and fun fries all over the place. Hey, talking with a friend puts a smile on your face. All right.
Anyway, this movie.
So
This movie.
Does not put a smile on your face.
So my uncle the alien. So then the president's daughter's like, I want to go out on a night on the town. Of course, you can't do that because the Secret Service is like everywhere, and they're like, "No, ma'am, you ain't going nowhere but this room."
You ain't going
She doesn't.
nowhere.
She doesn't want to like party and go to like clubs and get knocked up in the back alley, but she wants to go. So she's like, "Oh no, the budget doesn't pass. We have to save this orphanage that all my orphan friends live at." So she's like, "My dad knows this rich guy like Peterson Carruthers, and I'm gonna go talk to him and get $1 million to save the orphanage for some reason." Like,
The budget didn't pass,
Whatever.
and they need exactly $1 million.
That's all they
Right.
need.
Yeah. So
And,
$1,096.
Yeah.
So she goes. They're in her hotel room, and she decides to like trade places with one of the orphan girls. And like, so she switches clothes with her, and so she can like take a taxi to the fucking rich guy's house to ask him for $1 million instead of like calling him on the phone or something, because logic. So to distract the security guards or the Secret Service, 2 of the cripple orphans, wheelchair orphan and crutches orphan, get in a fight over $5, and they have a cripple fight in the hallway.
They call
Which
each other like
distracts-
butt munching and stuff.
Yeah, there were some good insults, some good kid insults up there. But yeah, so then that distracts the guards, and then she goes off, and then she gets in a taxi.
Taxi man's like, "Hey, I know you. What is your name? How old are you?
It's very
Are you at
creepy.
least 18?"
Where are you going?
He's getting a little too personal over here, Mr. Taxi Man. And Taxi Man is the shittiest driver on the planet, so he fucking smashes right into some car, and they get into a big fight. And across the street...
Yeah, he's driving on the opposite side of the road.
Oh, yeah. He's a nut. So, right across the street are the two goons. Rat...
In their broken-down van.
Rat and Roll and Skeeter. Skeeter from the Muppet Babies. So, they got this big old rate van, this big black old van, and they're like, hey, we need to make some money. What are we going to do? And they're like, hey, you see that blonde, like 12-year-old girl across the street? That's got to be, coming out of that taxi, that's got to be the president's daughter. Hey, I tell you what, we need to kidnap this broad and call the White House and demand $1 million. And so
they do it.
And they do.
And
they kidnap the
next
president's daughter.
5 minutes is the next 5 minutes is like a smut video of them like hog tying this girl and duct taping her face.
It's
in the
pretty
back
uncomfortable.
Of the van. It's very uncomfortable.
It really is.
It's fairly graphic for a children's movie.
Plus, that other kid comes out of nowhere on rollerblades, steals president's daughter's backpack, and they run after it. And that's like a 4-minute chase sequence.
Oh, it took forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds, 5 minutes, who knows?
He stole
Felt
the
long.
cell phone. Her cell phone, and he gets away, and then he checks the phone. He's like, it's got the seal of the president on it. That must have been the president's daughter.
There's like a sticker on the back.
Yeah, and the creepazoid, what's his name? Rat goes up to the girl, and he's like, hey, you need some help? That guy steal your phone over there? And then she's like, yeah, he took my phone. Don't worry, I can handle it. And he's like, no, come over here. Let me help you. And then he grabs her and gets all creepy and like after school specially on her. And then they put her in the van. So the kid sees this happen, and then he calls 911 on a payphone. And he's like, hey, the president's daughter's been kidnapped. Help. And the 911 lady's the total bitch. And she's like, what is it, aliens? And he's like, you fucking hear me, lady? The president's daughter's been fucking kidnapped. And she's like, well, that's the 17th time that someone's called saying that the president's daughter's been abducted by aliens. See ya. So he takes it upon himself to track down the culprits, and he follows them via rollerblades to their dirty apartment.
Even before this, he like pulls out the cell phone and he like calls up his buddy. He's like, hey, listen, I'm on a cellular phone. Cool, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cell phone man, as he puts it. Oh man, that was probably my favorite part of the movie, unfortunately.
So like the two goons are like, all right, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna make a lot of money by kidnapping this girl? All right, what are we gonna do? And oh, wait a minute. Before this, when the kid, what's the kid's name? Doinks?
Yeah, sure, why not?
What's his name?
Which one?
The kid on the rollerblades.
Zig.
Doinks.
Doinks.
So Zig's, he's like riding around on his thing. Next thing you know, friggin' blue lasers come down and like shoot him in the ass. They try to like, whatever, stop him or something like that. So I'm assuming this is Uncle Alien, who's like up, like being like Predator, up on the top of the skyscrapers. And Uncle Leo,
Uncle Leo,
Uncle Leo, and he's like zapping down these blue lasers at this kid. Now he's zapping blue lasers at the kid, but when the goons are trying to kidnap the girl, he does not zap blue lasers at them. He just lets them go ahead and kidnap this girl all night.
Yep,
which makes no sense why he would do that. So anywho,
the alien has nothing to do with this movie.
So they're like,
take the alien out, and the movie does not change at all.
Oh, that's very true. Yep, you didn't need an alien in this movie whatsoever.
No, he has no effect on the plot.
So they migrate over to a wax museum, into the storage warehouse of the wax museum. Where they catch the other kid, Danzig, and they tie him up.
And he goes, "Mother."
Yeah. So they
Don't you tie me to this chair.
Tell your alien not to kidnap you, Uncle.
So he, so they're all tied up,
kidnapped?
and they're like bickering back and forth. He's like, "Bitch, I live on the streets. What do you know?" And she's like, "Well, my life isn't perfect, you know." So they just go back and forth while the Uncle Alien is like up in the rafters, just watching with his lazy eye. Just hanging out up in there in the corner.
His dildo
and
fingers.
not doing anything. He's not untying them. He's not like, hey guys, let me untie you. We can all get out of here while they're out at the payphone. Plenty of time to escape. No. So, because at the same time, the two goons like spend a half an hour at a local payphone trying to call the White House, where they keep getting redirected to different departments. To the point where they finally have to come back up to the girl and be like, "Lady, what's your old man's number? We can't get through to him."
Because they're so dumb, they just call up. They just call information and like, "Yeah, what's the number for the president?" No, give me the White House. Yeah, I want to talk to the president, like crazy people do.
That's right. And
isn't that how politics works?
Isn't that how what?
Politics works. You just call the president and tell him what you want.
If only that were true. Actually, you can do it very easily on Twitter these days.
Yes, very true.
And get a
blocked.
quick response. Yeah. So
fuck you.
So
I wish if Donald Trump was the president in this movie, that would be amazing. Oh man, this would be a good movie.
Well, yeah,
but
in that
sadly,
case, it would
not
be
the case.
my uncle, the illegal alien. They have to build a wall to get out the uncle illegal aliens,
and the girl would not get back.
Yeah, that's right.
Nothing would actually happen.
All the country of the illegal aliens would have to pay for it. Outer space Mars would have to pay for the wall.
Mars is paying for the new atmosphere.
So, all right. So,
That microphone just attacked you.
I know. Yeah, my microphone is like coming to chomp on me over here. So,
is it the zappy microphone that you had?
What?
Every time you had when we were playing in lunch, there was the microphone that always shocked you.
Yeah,
I shocked
really?
yours, or it shocked.
Yeah, if you got too close, or even if you put your mouth on it, because it was so old and gross, and like not rusty, but you could it was
pretty rusty.
It would shock you.
It was just gross. Yeah,
it was pretty.
It was dangerous. It was a hazard.
Crazy.
The things we do for the love of the crowd,
for art,
for our 4 fans, including my mom, who drove me to shows.
Number one
when
fan
I was in
mom.
college.
So, so in the movie, they're on the payphone. They finally get through the president, and they're like, "Yo, hey, it's me. I got your daughter. I want $1 million. Put it in this trash can at the dump."
Put it in the
Very
trash.
descriptive.
Put it in the LA dump.
You guys ever see the movie Burn After Reading?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, wait. I think I did see that. Yeah.
There's a scene where Brad Pitt and some other character find this flash drive that has the memoirs of like this retired FBI agent, and he's like, "Oh, this is government secrets." So they call up the guy and they're like, "Hey, we have your shit. Give us $1 million because we have your shit." And they do like the exact same thing where they're just like, put it in the trash can or put it underneath the bench in the park and we'll give you back your shit.
Yep.
It's like John Malkovich is the other character, and he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? I'm not going to give you, what do you have? And he's like, don't worry about it. We've got your shit though. Like they keep saying we've got your shit. And he's like, no, fuck you. And then hangs out.
So,
duffel bag.
What the fuck
dump.
happens in this movie?
The kids get in the van. They go to the dump.
They catch both kids.
What?
At this point, because at one point, Rollerblade Kid is trying to save the daughter, and then he gets kidnapped too, and they tie him together.
Yeah, we're past that.
Oh yeah,
he went into the wax museum and he got
but
caught.
I don't think I don't know if we said that or not.
Well, the Uncle Alien just hangs out up in the rafters and does nothing.
Yeah,
doing
Diddly
nothing.
squat. I'm not gonna do anything.
Just jerking off with his dildo fingers.
So all right. So they asked for the $1 million. The whole like rest of the movie is like at the White House where they're like, "Where can we get that kind of money?" And they're like, "I know a guy at a bank, and we'll get
Seriously,
the money. Don't worry about it,
president
Mr.
doesn't
President."
have $1 million. Are you fucking kidding me? Billions of dollars disappear each day, and you can't come up with $1 million?
Yeah,
give me a break.
Unbelievable. So
unbelievable.
So they're like we want the president's wife, Mrs. President, to put the money in a duffel bag into the trash can at the LA dump. So she's driving in like a Chrysler Stratus, and she's undercover. She drives down there. She puts the duffel bag in the trash. The guys show up in their shitty van, and they're like, "Hey, we're wicked rich, hey, They say, of course, the cops are like right there to freaking knock them down. And they're like, "No, we gotta get out of here." So they get in the van, and they're in this car chase. I think is legit going 5 miles an hour down the road. Where like the shots of them like in the van, and it makes it look like they're going really fast. And then there's like this exterior shot of like the van getting chased by these cop cars, and I think they're like legit going 5 miles an hour. It's like wicked slow.
It's because they didn't have permits.
Yeah,
they probably were getting pulled over by the cops because they didn't have
they're like,
permits.
"Oh shit, just roll the footage. Just roll the footage."
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Next thing you know,
there's a little bit of stock footage in this movie too.
Oh,
it's like some
that's
very
right.
blatant stock footage.
That's right.
Yeah.
Of
I tell you what it was, but
it was like government building. I don't know, just some fucking building.
Yeah,
like
just like
it was
exterior
the
shots.
FBI building
and
like some aerial shots too.
Yeah.
So then this movie could have ended right now, where the van like dies, like the van's all smoking out of the engine department.
It could have ended 15 minutes in the movie if the alien just fucking did something.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. If he just blue lasered the goons.
Maybe if they just gave some money to the fucking orphanage.
Yeah, and put it in the line item in the budget.
This would have never happened.
So then,
Jeez.
So next thing you know, the Uncle Alien blue lasers and disintegrates the van with the goons and the kids in it, and it automatically gets transported, like in Star Trek, back to the wax museum. And they're like, hey, how do we get back here? And then the alien is there, and he's like, "Oh, hey guys." And she's like, "Hey, alien. Hey, we got tied up and kidnapped." "Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but hey, we almost got killed over there." "Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry." And that's his.
He could
that's
not
his
give
reasoning.
less of a shit about this kid.
Really? Like the girl. What the hell's her name? Friggin' president's daughter
Kelly?
is just like, "Well, this happened. And that happened. Like, where were you?" "I'm just looking at you up in the rafters with my lazy eye. I'm not doing anything."
What was his thing about being an alien Santa Claus?
Like,
that was just some bull. It makes no sense, dude. They're like, wait, everyone can. So it's like she can only see him, but everyone can see him. Therefore, he's Santa Claus from Mars or something.
He can only intervene sometimes, but he's always watching something.
Yeah, it's
Who
like
knows?
he's saying that like he's
I'm always watching you pee.
fiction. He's half an alien.
He doesn't actually exist, and everyone's just on the same LSD trip.
So he's like, if you believe in me, I'm there, but you're getting too old. So even though you believe in me, I have to leave. And this is the
screw
last
you,
time
I'm
I'm
outta
helping you. And that's it. And then Uncle Alien's like, "Okay, I gotta transport you back to the police."
The cops are gonna show up, and these guys are gonna get arrested. And the two guys are like, well, "What if we don't want to get arrested?" What's over?
Oh, the alien gives this like weird. I feel like it's supposed to be the message of the movie,
right?
He gives this like crazy, like homeless person convoluted speech about like money he's like, rich people are only poor people, but they have money. Ugh. And he gives like, what are you talking about? That, like, I feel like there's some sort of strange message he's trying to get across about, like, I don't know if he's saying money is bad or like what. Like
everyone's the same.
He just goes on.
Everyone struggles, but some people are the president's daughter, so.
But don't use money.
They don't roll a blade on the street. I don't know.
It made no sense. So then the bad guys are like, "No way, Uncle, we're gonna get out of here." And the Uncle Alien's like. He's like, well, I'm gonna turn your fucking head inside out. he like threatens the fuck out of him. He literally says like, I'm gonna turn your heads inside out. I'm like, whoa!
You know what? I would call his bluff because he didn't do a fucking thing.
Oh man,
this entire time. Why would he turn my head inside out now?
I wish that actually happened in the movie.
I wish these two dolts would have just fucking shot him in the face.
Yeah, why didn't he just like blue laser their heads open,
Yeah, these two criminals should have just killed him.
Yeah.
They could have. He's like 3 feet tall.
So
to be fair, he doesn't actually exist from what he's kind of saying.
Yeah,
that's true.
So who knows?
So he blue lasers
this whole
and
movie's
teleports.
A paradox.
Yeah, so he takes the van. He teleports the van right back to where all the police are just like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It disappeared. And then like, so the kids are now in the driver's seat and the goons are in the back. They like start to arrest the goons like, hey, there's an alien in there. Hey, he's got the eyes and it's gonna, it threatened to rip my face open. Hey. And then the kids come out and are like, wow, what a rush. Whoa. And of course, the sack of $1 million money is still in the duffel bag, and the kid's like, "Hey, what? Can we take this money and donate it to the orphanage so it doesn't go out of business because of your dad, president's budget?" And the FBI agents who have no authority over this money is just like, "Hey, it's Christmas. Sure, go ahead, take the money."
Quick
what a shitty president.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Topher.
No, go for it.
Quick comparison to Santa with Muscles, where it's the opposite, where someone's trying to buy the orphanage, even though there's 3 orphans left in there. So, one in this movie, orphanage is closing down because they have no money, and in Santa with Muscles, someone's offering money to buy the orphanage, and whoever owns the orphanage
because
would
they
just
have
be
no
like,
orphans.
Either way, there's like kind of no orphanage, but in one instance, people are getting money. So, sorry, just a crazy quick thought. I
understand. Yeah, sure.
So that they steal this money basically that was stolen anyway from like the taxpayers, and the moral of this story is that the government is screwing you, stealing your money to give it to orphans,
stealing your $1 million.
They don't give you the things that they need because it is low ball budget, but no, they could just hand out all this money to the orphanage.
Yeah, where's this orphan handout coming from?
What a terrible administration.
So
that's the movie.
So at the end of the movie, it is
then the spaceship flies away in like a crappy
himself. What?
No, I was saying the same thing you were saying.
He blue lasers, zippity zooms, blue lasers himself off into outer space, and that's it. So
and the best thing,
Uncle Alien's gone.
The best thing about him zippity zoom bop into space is that it's the generic like Final Cut 7 where like you just do just resize the spaceship until it gets smaller.
Oh, yeah. It's like
Except
a really...
it just like disappears. It just literally cuts off and goes to black before it can even finish like getting
It's
small.
a very amateur like keyframe of this like blue shape.
Yeah.
So the end of the movie is you got frigging
president's daughter.
Jingle. What the hell's the fucking kid's name?
Were you gonna call him Django?
Jingles. What the hell's this kid's name?
Zig.
Danzig. So Danzig has Kelly, and they are in they're in like the president's hallway in the White House
corridor.
They're trying to show her how to rollerblade, and that's the end of the movie.
And this kid still doesn't have a home.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
From my
Christmas,
uncle the alien.
especially you aliens.
Moral of the story is, don't watch movies that are Christmas movies that have to do with orphanages.
Oh, hey,
that gets rid of so many movies.
We gave Santa with Muscles
Especially
a
Miracle
pretty
on
good
34th
review.
Street, that piece of shit.
Santa with Muscles was a 7.5, an 8.5, and an 8.5.
Oh, really?
Really?
It had Clint Howard in it. It had Clint Howard in it.
This movie's not getting any of those, or it's not surpassing any of those numbers tonight.
This movie might not even total one of those numbers.
Hey, that's a possibility.
That is a possibility.
Yay! That's the best Christmas movie about aliens I've ever seen.
About Uncle Aliens.
Uncle Aliens.
With kidnappers and president's daughters.
All of those things in one movie.
Yes, and $1 million.
It's a movie about schizophrenia.
So what do you guys? You got any facts, or does this movie like not exist on the internet?
No, it doesn't exist. Doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
Oh,
it has
really?
an IMDb, and you can find it on Amazon. So
unfortunately,
I know somebody in
what's that?
Somebody in the Losers Club VHS group was looking for this movie.
Why?
Oh, really? You can give it to him now.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, you should like put up a post on our page. It's like, if anybody wants this fucking movie.
Keep it.
That's not the Alicata Brothers.
I don't know.
Sorry, guys.
You
can't get all the terrible movies.
It's so weird that I like having it in my collection. You know, it's just such a like, what the fuck is this thing? It's just that kind of weird movie.
What an oddity.
Yeah. So it's PG. Came out in 96, 91 minutes long. It's a family/fantasy movie.
Really? My darkest fantasies.
Yeah. We went over the trailer and what we ate. I guess we'll go on to the ratings.
Okay, here we go.
What do you guys think IMDb out of 10 stars the current rating is?
1.2.
Dane says 1.2.
I say 3.4.
1.4?
3.4.
What's that?
3.4.
Oh, okay.
Every single time that you say the first number, it cuts off.
We just hear
so we hear
0.4.
0.4.
3.4.
3.4.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
It's a solid 3.
Whoa.
3 out of 10. Now,
wow, that's fair.
Amazon out of 5 stars. What do you think the rating is?
Out of 5?
5.
1.8.
1.8. Topher?
Yeah. I'll say 1.
It's 4.6.
No.
Holy shit.
There are 2 ratings.
Well, that's why you're like 2 adults on this planet who like this fucking movie.
They've rated it.
Did they leave
I don't know how it works out,
remarks?
but it got a 5-star rating and a 4-star rating.
I don't know if these people were smoking super crack at the time.
Maybe
they got
Super
blue
crack.
lasered by the alien when they were gonna go put down a 1-star, and then the alien went, "Bam, you give me a 5-star review," and he like mind controlled them with his blue lasers. You know?
Did they say anything on the reviews? Do you know?
What's that?
Did they type anything along with their review?
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh god!
Just
Oh, my
because
God.
2 ratings, we got to talk about that a little bit.
Seriously.
2 ratings. Okay.
I'm surprised 2 people have watched this movie.
The 5-star ratings from December 2007. Kelsey Cook and Haley Foster are such a cute duo as friends. A great video for kids. That is not helpful.
That is if
And,
you like watching kids get gagged and tortured in a van.
Yeah. Then another customer from February of 2000 titled Fun for Kids. It's a nice, colorful fantasy with a decent message. One of the kid actors, Joshua blah, blah, blah,
What is the
was
message?
also in What Dreams May Come True with Robin Williams, and kids will love to identify
That's
with
not
his
the
bratty
name of the
character.
movie.
The whole film has an interesting Candyland look reminiscent of films like Stuart Little. Also not helpful. I just rated both of those not helpful.
No,
Yes.
not helpful at all.
Not helpful at
Makes
all.
You know, somebody's gonna get an
It's
email and they're
nothing
like,
like
"I wrote this
Stuart
review
Little."
10 years ago. Why is somebody looking at it saying it's not helpful?"
Because fuck that person.
Oh my God,
They must be stopped.
All right, you can
Funny, just real quick, funny that they're saying like, "Oh, the kids are gonna relate to his bratty bad attitude." I thought he was like the worst.
Maybe you just
fucking
have
part
a
of this
bratty
movie.
kid, lady.
Like he was a piece of shit this whole movie. Like I hated him. He was just a piece of shit this whole movie.
tell us how you really feel, Dane.
Yeah,
Wow,
this kid
jeez.
sucked.
I didn't mind him. He was fine to me.
There
I
you
don't see
go.
what the big
So
problem
you
is.
can find this movie on VHS on Amazon for $4 plus shipping and handling, or you
Don't
can
do it.
find it on eBay for. This is weird. You can find it on eBay for $6 plus shipping and handling.
Too much.
Yeah,
Too much
Yeah,
money.
that's way too much.
Too much
Don't
money.
spend that much money on this
Too
tape,
much
Yeah.
please. I beg you. Don't do it. Don't do it.
guys.
There's got to be someone
The
out there
holidays-
that like really likes
ahead.
this movie, other
Yeah.
than those two random people on Amazon. I don't know if you've even seen this movie. Please get in touch with us and let us
Yeah.
know what you think, because it's just such a random fucking
Oh,
weird
God.
movie.
Yeah,
So-
I want to hear. I really want to hear what some people had to say about this movie.
Yeah, that would definitely be very interesting.
Especially
and there's
if you
clearly
like it.
people out there buying these because there are completed listings on eBay.
Oh God.
So people are looking for this
Wow.
movie. Yeah, you already have
There-
it.
It's a hot ticket.
I wonder if it's like a weird impulse buy where people are like, "Wow, this movie's gonna be kooky and ridiculously cool," and then they get it.
Well, I
and
mean,
like,
that's
"Oh,
why
shit."
I bought it, but
What?
it was in this physical. That's why I bought it, but I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't buy it on the internet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like an Ed Wood kind of movie where people are just like, "Oh, it's so bad, I have to get it." Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't expect a Christmas miracle or anything.
right.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be bad.
So the holidays are a time for caring and compassion and getting together with loved ones and togetherness and happy feelings. And this movie had very little to do with holidays,
Yeah,
so fuck
being
that.
generous.
Yeah,
and,
what do you? We're
None of
gonna
those
give
things.
our ratings for the movie now.
Here we go.
Who wants to start?
You go ahead, T-Man. I feel like you're gonna have the highest rating tonight.
I probably will. Yeah. Wait, what are we rating it though? Dildo fingers or
We're gonna rate it.
Oh, yeah.
10 blue lasers.
Blue
10,
lasers.
10 blue lasers to the butt.
all right.
Awesome.
Out of 10 blue, I'd rather take 10 blue lasers to the butt than watch this movie.
Then
So
I can
out
come
of
up with
10
something else. So
I think 10 blue lasers to the butt is pretty accurate. So
okay.
out of 10 blue lasers to the butt, I give my uncle the alien 6 blue lasers to my butthole.
Six. Blue butthole lasers. Dane
Buttholes.
Train.
Give me your butthole.
What? Blue laser in my
Take
butt?
me to your butthole.
What? Blue laser in my butt? I'm gonna give my
Whoa.
uncle the alien.
Sorry.
This is Clint Howard, and I'm gonna give my uncle the alien 3 blue lasers in the butt with brickleberry ice cream cone in the butt.
3.
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
Butthole berry ice cream.
Yes. Because it's the holidays. It's cold outside.
And that's my Christmas. That's my generous Christmas total.
Oh, very
Right there.
generous.
Very generous Christmas total.
Very generous.
Yep, I love to give in the holiday season.
I guess so. Some people like to receive.
The
Heyo.
holidays are about sometimes giving and receiving, and
So give a little,
Things in your
receive a
butt.
little.
so
And with the butthole with blue lasers.
This movie took an hour, about 90 minutes of my life away.
No, it took 3 hours because this is the second time you've seen it.
Oh man!
I'm gonna become a Christmas spirit soon
Just
after watching this.
Think of all the things you can do in 3 hours time.
I know. Watch some better movies.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Anywho, all right, Kevbot, how many blue lasers to the butt are you going to give this movie?
I'm giving this movie 1 slash 2. 1/2.
Oh my
1/2.
God.
The only saving grace. The only saving grace is the trailer.
Oh my God.
Just call me Scrooge McDuck. Because you'll get no compassion from
It's
me.
going to take 3 spirits all night to take. They're going to show you this movie 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
In the past, the present, and the future.
I would rather die.
They're trying to convince you that this movie's good, and you're still going to say, bah, humbug.
Exactly. I would rather throw this movie in the fire for the other workers to keep warm.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge, we need another lump of coal in the fire. Yeah, put this fucking tape in there. Whoosh. Oh,
The spirit of Christmas
Thank
future
you.
comes and says, if
What's
you
that,
don't
Topher?
watch this tape by Christmas morning, you will die. And you say, take me away.
Do you have this tape in
Give
the
me the
afterlife?
shovel.
No? Sounds great. Let's go.
I'll start digging my grave now.
Sorry, wife and child. I'm out of here.
All right, dude.
I would not rewind it. I would not re-gift this movie.
Oh, yeah. I would.
Oh, man.
All
Would
right,
you?
I
Let
don't
me
think
ask
I
you
would
this,
rewind
Kevbot.
this movie ever again. Actually, you would, T-Man, right?
No, I didn't, because this movie was not rewound. I had to rewind it for this
That's
podcast.
a good sign.
So no.
Hey, so what did you
I did not
Kevbot, did
rewind
you
it.
like this movie more or Terror Tunes?
Oh, I don't remember.
curveball.
I don't remember.
Do you have your rating up?
No,
Oh,
'cause
wait a minute.
I
We
didn't have
shouldn't
my
even talk about
notebook.
that because Terror Tunes will not air before we air this one.
That's
so,
true. So you're just
sorry,
gonna have
guys.
to tune in to find
Yeah,
out.
The
top
episodes are all
secret.
messed
Yeah.
up. Who knows? So let me propose this question to you, Kevbot.
Okay.
Would you ever show your child this movie?
No.
I'd
never show my child this movie.
What if your child says, "Daddy, I want to watch my Uncle the Alien"?
You're no
Would you
child
say
of mine. And then I rip up their
Oh, man.
VHS Bandits video,
Video
basement
card.
Go rent somewhere
Get
else. Get out of here, you stinky little kid.
Don't fuck with the
Oh, man.
VHS video basement. We can make your life a living hell.
Uh,
Oh,
that's so
shit.
funny.
Well. What a holly jolly Christmas we got over here, guys.
bah, humbug.
Mhm.
Wow.
Sorry, this movie could not even keep my interest. Sorry.
Yeah, man, you were on the phone the whole time, probably telling the interwebs.
I was talking
shitty
about
this
how I'm
movie
getting
was.
diarrhea from Taco Bell tonight.
I bet. Up on the Twitter
Leave
sphere.
the bathroom
Exactly.
open, honey.
I would rather write about getting sick from fast food than watch this movie.
I'm with you there. I think I would too.
Sorry,
I'm
Topher.
a real expert at
Listen,
No,
I was,
it's okay.
I was
anyway.
very open to it, and I'm very open to watching anything. But you guys know me, and I'll be
I
very
warned
honest.
you it was gonna be
You know,
bad
not
because
gonna
all my
lie,
picks are terrible.
It's so deceiving, like considering the cover that you think this movie's gonna be kooky bananas and it's fucking terrible. So I'm sorry.
It has some kooky bananas to it. It is some kooky. It's not kooky enough though.
There are elements of kookiness,
Yeah.
but it seems like it's a little more kooky. Like, what is going on? What is happening?
It's more confusing than anything.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Anywho.
Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode, our first holiday episode
We got
of 2017.
another one coming up soon, everybody. And this upcoming episode, we are going to be watching we're going to be getting one of our good buddies back in the studio with us, local super fan, Dan Alicata, who you remember from the Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 episode, who he himself has already he's made himself a nice collection of the Silent Night, Deadly Night saga, and we are going to be watching another Silent Night, Deadly Night movie with him. I don't remember which number it is, but it's the one with Clint Howard.
Wasn't that
It's 3? It might be 4. I don't know, but
be.
that's the one that's coming up.
Yeah,
everybody. You little bandits. So we're going to stock your stuffings with some more.
Were you going to say little bloodsuckers?
Hey, there, you little bloodsuckers. Boys and ghouls. Ooh.
Cryptmeister, it's the wrong season.
I know. I can't talk outside of the horror host stuff anymore. It's like imprinted in my brain. So, hey, I should come up with like a Super Dracula Santa
holiday
versus Santa Claus episode.
Super Santa.
What?
Super Santa. Santa with muscles.
Santa with muscles.
Oh my God! Now that's an idea. Good idea. I like that.
Yeah.
So
perfect.
Yeah, we'll have to do something.
Should we tell people to watch The Bestest Christmas Ever since it's the holidays?
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, maybe by the time this comes out, that might be available through us on VHS for trade. Because I'm cooking up VHS releases of our full-length Christmas special starring all 3 of us. It's a wacky, kooky, full-length musical extravaganza, which will be available.
If you ever
on
wanted to hear Dane and Kevbot sing,
yes, we all have musical
Kevin
numbers.
has a good voice, so if you've ever wanted to hear Dane sing, this is probably your only chance.
Wait a minute. People have heard me rapping.
That's true, but that's not
coming
you
up
haven't
on
harmonized or anything.
Sorry,
on
guys,
the
got a little ways
podcast
to go to hear me do some rapping.
I wish I kept all the outtakes of our recording session and just fuck.
I know.
God damn it, fuck.
Us saying like poopy ghosts and poopy trails.
Did you
and
keep
scoops?
Did you keep all the outtakes of The Bestest Christmas Ever, where it's just the supercut of me staring into the camera?
Oh, I have that. I have that somewhere. I should pop in the hard drive and see if I can post that somewhere.
We'll put that as a special feature at the end of the tape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
my flenobulon. What?
Special
you remember
feature.
the line?
30 minutes of Kevbot staring into the camera, making you very uncomfortable.
That sounds great.
Very uncomfortable.
I just received an encrypted message on my transnobulon.
So yeah, guys, The Bestest Christmas Ever will be available on VHS Bandits home video.
That's right.
So
you can also find it on.
It is on the YouTube's
and Crackle.
It's not on Crackle.
No, not Crackle.
It's on the 24-hour movie channel.
That's the one.
Right.
It's on Roku. It might be on Apple TV and all that. So it's definitely on Roku.
Yeah. It's a
but
channel
watch
on
that
Roku,
one because we
whatever.
get paid for that one. So
We'll
if you
never
have
get
that
any-
one, that's the
We
preferred
will never
method.
get any royalties out of that ever.
But that's okay.
I made a total of $50 back, which did not pay for the movie. But I spent more on pizza that one day than money we made.
That's pretty good.
Movie.
Wow.
Hey, make
That was about
make
the budget
Topher
was
some
not-
money.
Yeah.
Help him get that money.
I just need to recoup my pizza funds. That's it.
Yeah.
For
Almost
2 days.
For 2 days, yeah.
All right. That's now going to wrap it up for this
Wrap it up
episode.
like a
Yep.
Christmas
Be
present.
safe, kids. Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that. Just like a Christmas present.
Yep.
And just like wrapping
Exactly.
Christmas presents, I'm terrible at this. Hey, so happy holidays from us bandits to you listeners, you banditos and banditas.
yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah,
I failed
totally.
Spanish 5 times. I think
Sure.
that's
There
correct.
you go.
Why not? Thanks for listening to this episode. I am the Kevbot.
Bah humbug. This is Dane Train.
That one should have been me because I hated this movie.
Dane Train Scrooge. Bah humbug.
This is Topher Hansen. Your uncle, the Topher Hansen alien.
My Topher Hansen the alien.
And if you don't want stocking in your coal this Christmas, please be kind and rewind.
Stalking in your coal. Nobody wants that.
Or Santa will put a blue laser in your butt.
He'll come to your house and suplex you with muscles.
He's going to burn down your orphanage.
Thanks for listening, guys. Happy holidays.